Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome to another CK3 guide. I'm Alex, and in today's video I'll be talking about your realm capital, how and why you should move your realm capital. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. This can be very important but often overlooked by beginner players. So your realm capital will have some bonuses when it comes to making gold and all of that stuff. But typically when you want to move your realm capital, all you have to do is select a castle that you personally hold, like it's in your domain, like for example this one. And you will have this little icon here that you can just click, says move realm capital, and that's it. It's done. Now I can't really do that now because I already moved it, and I'll show you why I moved it. But basically you can do this once per lifetime, so be very careful when moving it because you cannot move it again until you die and you play as someone else. So that's how you move it, for those of you who weren't really sure how to move it. Now, you also have something that's called a county capital. That's not the same as realm capital. So this castle is the well, all the castles on the far left are the county capitals. And then you also have something that's called a duchy capital. So if you take a look at the duchy map, for example, here in Wessex, you can see this little icon here. That's how you can quickly find it. It might be a little bit tricky to click, but I'm going to try it. So you can see that's how you can see that this is the duchy capital. Now, why is the duchy capital important? Because you get an extra building slot. And you can create, well, in this one I cannot create because I don't hold it, but I could take it and hold it. But you can create a custom building. So I actually moved my realm capital to the duchy capital in this duchy right here. And you don't have to do that. Like, you can put it in any of the other castles in the counties. So let's go back to realm. So all this stuff that I control, I can just put it somewhere else. It might be a little bit tricky to navigate. But the reason why I put it in the duchy capital is because not only do I get the duchy building that I can construct, and I'll do a separate video on those. The idea is that you basically get extra bonuses that can help you defend your realm capital, which is very important because if someone sieges your realm capital and they successfully siege it, then they will imprison you. You go to their prison and they can just enforce demands and the war is over. So you might have like a decision to escape, but that will depend on your rulers. I think it depends on his prowess. In this case, I'm terrible, so I'm like really weak. So I wouldn't be confident that he can escape. So you gotta make your capital like really hard to take. So let's talk a little bit about that. Now, before I talk more about that, the reason why I moved it to this duchy capital is because here I have another special building that I can construct, in this case the Tower of London. And as you can see, the Tower of London will give us a lot of different defender bonuses. Extra garrison, which means that the invading army has to be larger to even successfully siege it. Fort level, which is very important as well. Defender advantage, and we get some gold, development growth, dread gain. All that stuff is good. Now I'm gonna obviously try and go for this, get some extra gold, get the necessary innovation to make it. And then I'm also gonna put some nice duchy building, like for example you can put marches, because all holdings in this duchy will get all of these bonuses, garrison size, all that stuff. So you can make your lands, your castles in this duchy really hard to get. And my capital can be in some other castle inside that duchy. I would still benefit from this, but I would not have, if I put my capital here where I can also construct the Tower of London, then I will get all of those bonuses for this holding. And since that will be my realm capital, I mean, it already is, it's going to be really, really hard for anyone to take it. So that's where I have my realm capital now and why I have it there, because I can get all those bonuses and I will get them real soon. Now, like I said, this will really depend on your current situation, the lands that you own, the rulers, where are you located. So let's say I had the Empire of Britannia. I could put my realm capital somewhere, I don't know, where it's harder for anyone to reach it. But in this case, I would probably still put it there with the Tower of London because those are really strong bonuses. But let's say you don't have access to that and you're like a duke or a count or something, then typically you can take a look at your lands, see if you can find like a region that has mountains or like a river crossing where you can stack up all those defenders bonuses, so you can make it really hard for anyone invading you to take it. So you raise your, let's say here we have forest. I think you get like a little defender's bonus for defending in forest. Someone comes, invades you, you raise your armies from here, you get some extra defender bonuses. You obviously want to try and get as many defender bonuses as you can, make it as hard as possible. In this case, Tower of London wins easily, plus the Duchy building. But there's like a little county here with the Byzantine Empire, which is like the perfect location for your capital. And this guy actually has his capital there as well, Constantinople, realm capital, the emperor of the Byzantine emperor. And this one actually also has a duchy building that you can construct, but it also has a custom duchy building, which is like much more powerful than any other ones. The Theodosian walls, as you can see, garrison, fort level, levy size, holding taxes. Like these are some insane bonuses. And he also has a cathedral building, like a religious holy building that he can create. Gives you even more bonuses. These ones, they don't seem to give anything for like your castle that will help you defend it, but you get some general bonuses for other stuff. So this is like the perfect location because, as you can see, the Byzantine Empire is huge. So anyone invading will probably have to go with a ship, and then they disembark. They have like a huge attacker's penalty from being disembarked, minus 30 points in battle, I think. Now there are some commander traits that can kind of negate that, but I'm not sure if they actually apply for like larger bodies of water. Might have to test that. So, and if someone wants to go from land, they have to cross all this stuff. You'll be taking a lot of attrition, supplies will be running low. So this is like, in my opinion, one of the best places where you can have your capital. So, to give you an example. So to recap, put your capital anywhere where you can get extra defender bonuses. If you can get some custom buildings like the Tower of London or anything else, go for it. It will make it much easier for you to defend. And I already showed you how to move your capital, and that's about it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, like the video. More guides in the playlist, which is in the description below. If you want to get CK3 on a discount, you can take a look at my ref link, also in the description. So basically everything is in the description below. So yeah, that's about it. Have a great day, guys.